And you're going to run through the questions also, right, Shondine?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shondine Jones. I am the Communications Manager for Flower Hill Institute, and I will be in the background of this webinar presentation. However, I do have some disclaimers. If you guys do need a closed captioning live transcription for the webinar, feel free to click the CC icon down in the menu bar, and that'll live transcribe this meeting as we're going through it. Another disclaimer for questions today, we'll go ahead and wait till the end of the presentation to go through questions. However, if you guys do have questions that pop up throughout the presentation, feel free to put it in the chat and we'll go ahead and comb through it from top down. Lastly, we are recording this webinar presentation, and at the end, we'll go ahead and provide this webinar via link or via YouTube for any of you guys who might want to come back and brush up on some of the content that we have, as well as those who couldn't make it today. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Chris Roper, who will be presenting for us today.
Thank you, Shondine, and welcome everybody, and thank you for joining us. We know this is a busy day. There are multiple webinars going on today. We all seem to have picked the same time for some of these important updates, but we're glad you're here, and congratulations on your MPIRG grant award if you were one of the successful awardees from last fall. This webinar is intended to share information with you regarding the Meat and Poultry Inspection Readiness Grant. We want to make sure that everyone is aware of the technical assistance that is available. We work with Flower Hill Institute based out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we've been doing technical assistance with AMS specifically for the meat processing and meat and poultry inspection programs, the MPIRG grant, the MPEP grant, as well as a few others, trying to help people find the right programs that fit their facilities. And as an MPIRG recipient, you all are eligible for this technical assistance as well. So there were over 160 meat and poultry slaughter and processing facilities that received the competitive grant funding from MPIRG round 1. We know that some of you have also applied for MPIRG round 2 that closed just a few weeks ago. Hopefully we'll start hearing some feedback from that very soon. But until then, know that we are here to assist you through the process. And no matter what your needs are, you can always reach out to Flower Hill Institute, fill out one of our technical assistance inquiry forms, and we will get back with you, answer questions, help you through a process. Whatever it is you might need, we'll work with you to find the right answers. So again, round 2 grant applications are being reviewed and awards are pending. Hopefully we'll know in the near future who those recipients will be as well. The Meat and Poultry Processing Technical Assistance Program is a new initiative from USDA. It's USDA's commitment to a more resilient, diverse, and equitable meat and poultry processing system. It's not intended just to help with the bricks and mortar of a project. It's about building successful businesses. And what that means is we're here, it's a multi-year agreement that we have with USDA. So we're here for the long haul. We want to help you all, if you're building a new project, or if you're buying equipment, or if you're just making some simple upgrades. We want to help you through your operations, help you through any issues you might have. We know this business is hard. You all have chosen to be in a business, and you all are doing great things. You are part of a solution to reinforcing food security in your communities, which is extremely important. So we want to provide assistance to you all as you need it. We have a very diverse group of technical assistance providers, and they are all over the nation. So Flower Hills, as a native-led nonprofit organization, we are leading the initiative for the technical assistance program. We're trying to coordinate the various technical assistance providers that are scattered all over the country. And we keep a pool of resources available to help you through various issues that may come up. So if you have issues with grants, applications, payments, technical questions on equipment, operations, no matter what it is, we feel like we have somebody that can help you through the process. This technical assistance is provided to you at no cost and will be readily accessible over the course of your MPIRG process or your MPIRG project in support of your progress and development and success. The USDA Meat and Poultry Processing Capacity Technical Assistance Program ensures that participants in the USDA's Meat and Poultry Supply Chain Initiative have access to robust technical assistance to support the development and success of their project. These supply chain initiatives, including MPIRG and the Meat and Poultry Processing Extension Program, otherwise known as MPEP, support the growth of domestic processing capacity and the ability of independent facilities to serve more customers in more markets. As I mentioned earlier, you are making a huge difference in food security for your area. No matter what size your plant is, you are helping in this process. So we applaud you for that. Our team, just as a kind of a intro, so you all know who we are. Roger Frawa is our director of Flower Hill and our director of our hub. I'm Chris Roper. We also have Dave Carter, Leslie Elgood. We have Shelby Crum, Nicole Mast, and Shondine Jones. This is the Flower Hill team. We also have groups from Oregon State University, Niche Meat Processing Assistance Network. We have many technical assistance coordinators that are working with the Intertribal Agriculture Council, numerous individuals working with American Association of Meat Processors, American Meat Science Association, as well as the Agricultural Utilization Research Institute. Scope of work, first and foremost, the federal funding technical assistance. For most of you, you all have made it through this process already, and obviously you were successful in the awards process, so congratulations on that. Agricultural business development is another scope that we're focusing on. So, if you have a facility already operating, which most of you would, if you're looking to expand that business, grow that business, if you need assistance in that business development, marketing information, you all can reach out and we'll try to assist you with that in your area. Meat and poultry processing technical assistance. Our technical assistance providers have experience in meat and poultry processing. That can be with equipment, processing, processes, HACCP plans, updating development, operations, operational cost assistance in trying to determine what your costs might be. Lots of different technical assistance and operations assistance available to you. Supply chain development technical assistance. This can be a multitude of things as well. It can be trying to determine what marketing might be needed or what processes might be available to you. It could be trying to identify products that you're making or could make. We have access to data that can help you understand what the sales volumes are in your area of particular products. We can help you understand what pricing might be in your area through various research and some information online and some other technical information that we can help you establish what pricing looks like for certain products in different times of the year. So again, a lot of different things we can help you with. Under federal funding technical assistance, we can provide funding information, eligibility requirements, assessment of project viability, workshops, webinars, and general help through the application process. There are several different webinars available already, some on our site, as well as some on the other technical assistance providers' websites. But again, if you just reach out to us, we will direct you to the information and where to find it. We can be a one-stop shop for you on where to find general information. We can recommend qualified experts that can help develop strong competitive proposals for USDA funding programs and general assistance in preparing an overhead rate, budget, and justification. Under business development, we can help you with feasibility of a project. We cannot write a feasibility study, but we can help you through the process, answer questions, things like that. Well, again, we can help you with business plan development, again, answering questions, understanding the process. We cannot write this plan for you, though. We do have a list of resources available on Flower Hill Institute website of various consultants that have reached out to us that are available to help write these plans. So if you are looking for someone still to maybe write plans for you for a future grant application or loan or whatever, please know that you can reach out for us to get back with you, and we'll let you know who those contacts are and direct you to the websites. We can assist you through various types of business structures, source and use of funds, sometimes various grants. You can pair up with other grants, some cannot. We can help you understand when that cannot be done. We can help you understanding different types of loans, various loan programs that might be available through USDA as well. We can help you find those and see if you're eligible for those. Scope 3 under construction acquisition plans. We work with lots of folks when they're looking at maybe doing additions to their existing facility, looking at equipment or maybe how to construct something. We have folks on staff that can help with that. Architectural design, again, we can help work through this process. We can't design it for you, but we can answer questions, give you a list of things to think about, things to look at along the way as well. Equipment needs and costs, we can help you determine, think about what products you're looking to make, what equipment might be needed to help make those products, and then help you identify some of the costs that might be associated, and not just equipment costs itself, but sometimes there could be extra costs for, electric, water, some of these higher tech pieces of equipment need data. So you may have Wi-Fi that you may have to bring into your facility if you don't have it already. So lots of things need to be thought about when you're looking at adding equipment into your facility. And workforce training, there are some new initiatives out for workforce training. We are also working on a list of colleges, tech schools, and universities that might be working on meat and poultry processing training, butcher training. There's various certificate programs across the nation that are available. We're working on compiling a list of those things that we'll have available for you all in the near future. Regulatory compliance, this can be through HACCP plans. It can be through permitting. Some of you all might be in a jurisdiction area that we may have to reach out to some local regulatory offices to find out what you might need to do, but we can definitely help you through that process as well. Troubleshooting, problem solving is needed. This is a very general statement, but again, if you reach out to us, we're going to work with you and try to identify the problem, try to understand your business, and then help you find the answer to that problem. So we're here to help anywhere we can. Scope, supply chain development, technical assistance. We were looking to conduct direct technical assistance for sourcing of animals, along with coordination of finishing and processing, materials, purchasing and inventory management, product development and branding, product distribution, as well as carcass utilization, whether you're looking at retail, food service, pet food, offal, hides. We've had lots of conversations over the last several months. Of course, we know there's lots of issues out there regarding all these things. So if you find yourself in the middle of an issue or problem, feel free to reach out. Maybe we have worked on it or seen it, or maybe one of our technical assistance providers, could have experience in working through these issues. So don't feel like you're alone, and always feel free to reach out.
Chris, one thing, if I could just jump in for a
Yeah,
second.
go ahead.
Yeah, on the third area there, when we talk about the workforce development, that's one for recipients of these funds to keep your eyes on, because NEFA now, they have a program out and they're accepting applications through September 22nd for technical schools, community colleges, and others that want to develop workforce training programs. And so I think that's one for, if there are facilities out there and they've got a local community college, it might be an opportunity to encourage them to look at that particular program.
Yeah, good point, Dave. And I should have hit on that better, but we want to actually show you some of the schools. We're hoping that this list of schools that we're helping to compile with our technical assistance providers can maybe help you identify some schools in your area that are providing some training to help you to continually develop your workforce, or even find new ones. So that's a great point, Dave. Thank you. On this slide, talking about how the process works and how to get started. First of all, please submit a request for technical assistance. We're all human beings. If you just send us an email, things can get lost in the system, or we don't want to leave anybody behind. But if you will get into this this link here and fill out a technical assistance request, that automatically logs that into a program that we can't lose you at that point. So help us make sure that we track you. We're helping you. We'll follow up with you. If we don't hear from you, we'll even call you. We're here to, we call it boots on the ground. We're here to actually work with you and answer your questions and try to be an extension of your own service. Flower Hill Institute will review your request, and actually Dave and I will review the inquiry that you send. Try to give us as much information as possible. Tell us about your project. Let us know what you're looking for. And if you have any specific needs, please put that in the request as well. That way we can make sure and get you connected to the right technical assistance provider. If you need a phone call to talk through a problem, then put that in there as well. And we will get on the phone with you, work through your issue. And again, if we can't answer it, we will get connected with the right provider that can work us through the issue. Of course, requesting additional information. Again, if you will give us as much information as possible on the initial request, it could save some back and forth. A lot of times when we get them, it might just have a name and a phone number. And then we have to respond and ask what service you're looking for, or what your project might be about, or what your project looks like. So far, we've had close to 200 technical assistance inquiries over the last couple of months. And we're working on lots and lots of different types of projects. But we do have a vast amount of resources available to assist you. So we just want to make sure we get paired up with the right provider. We will assign you to a technical assistance provider. It could be myself, it could be Dave, it could be a myriad of other providers that are in our network. And then we'll follow up with you. You're always able to ask additional questions as well. Even if we initially answer your question and a week later you have another one, you are always welcome to send us that next question. Inquiry forms for USDA meat and poultry technical assistance. We put those in a smart sheet form, and then Shelby tracks that and keeps us in line and makes sure that we do not forget anybody. We also have a form for consultants, and we're always looking for good consultants that we can share with our TA applicants if they are needing resources to write grants, write feasibility studies, write business plans. Each of these grant programs may have a different requirement, or if you're working with a bank, sometimes a bank has a different requirement, or, you know, a loan program. It could be a guaranteed loan similar to the rural development loans that are available right now. Each of these has a different requirement. We can help you find those people that you're needing if you don't have them already. The MPIRG frequently asked questions, that's available online as well at that website. We can typically find a lot of answers on those frequently asked questions, but if we can't, obviously we're available. We'll help find that with you. The USDA.gov grant resource videos, there are several available on grants.gov YouTube site. There are also many updates available on the USDA website. It's USDA.gov/meet. That's a great resource for you as well. If you are a consultant joining us today, and if you're looking to be added to our directory, you can get on our link on the Flower Hill website and fill out one of our forms that will add you to that consultant list. So again, we're always looking for good resources. I think we're to the important part. If we have any questions, again, Shondine can help us field those and add those to the chat. Dave, do you have anything that I might have missed?
No, I just want to emphasize again, you know, Chris mentioned that this isn't just about one aspect of a plant, building a project or whatever. We really want to take a holistic approach on this. And, you know, if you're tuned in, have probably received a grant to get federally inspected. So then, you know, the question comes, what do you do with those products then once they're produced under the inspection? So we are here to help you with that. We're actually now Secretary Vilsack last week, you know, with his announcement of new initiatives and assistance for organic certification and marketing. We're looking at developing resources that can help plants get, you know, certified organic or be equipped to supply the USDA food programs. So this is an ongoing thing. And as Chris mentioned, we're here to help you every step along the way.
Yeah. Shondine, are you seeing any questions yet?
Awesome. No questions yet. Nothing in the chat, but if anyone has anything they want to ask right now, feel free to raise your hand, give a reaction. We can call on you, or feel free to unmute and just kind of ask away. But right now we don't have anything in the chat.
Okay. We might have put everybody to sleep. Nikki, is there anything from your perspective that you know of that we might need to cover or missed?
Not at the moment. I think this is good. It will be available to be shared. I know there was one party who couldn't attend, so we are recording it and are happy to share out there. I'm not quite sure where we're going to be posting it yet, but if you are interested, just send us an email and we'll be sure to get you the link.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank
Anything?
you. Chelsea just says great info so far.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, no questions so far. But if anyone doesn't have anything else further, I think this would conclude our presentation.
That sounds great. We appreciate everyone joining us today. And again, please reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and we will help find the answer for you. Thank you all.
Okay. Thanks.